Hi. Hi, guys. Just waiting for Josie to join in. Welcome to Josie and Alana. Tonight we have a few topics for you. But before we start, how is everyone's week? Hi, guys. Welcome to Josie and Alana. I'm just waiting for Josie. Hi. Hi. So I hear that they're opening up some stuff soon in Jersey and New York. How does everyone feel about that? I personally cannot wait, just because that's I think everything does need to be opened up soon, just because we've been shut down for not good. Why? You don't want things to open? I personally want things to open, just because, listen, still be cautious and still be safe. And some people weren't respecting it, like, even before it started. Hey, Visual Vandal. So, personally, I think that it should open. The death rates have been going down. The amount of people that have been with the coronavirus and the rates have been going down. So why not open everything back up? Why not have the economy back, or at least try to be somewhat back to where it was? Businesses need to open. How do you think New York City survives? By the restaurants, the clubs, everything. So how do you not have it open? Hi. Just waiting for Josie to join. We just spoke, so she should be joining soon. Once again, for everybody that joined in, and of course my jean jacket. Welcome to Josie and Alana. Thank you. Thank you, I guess. This is Josie and Alana, is where we talk all about dating, relationships, sex, everything that you'd like. Yes, I'm waiting for my eyelash lady. So here's the eyelash font. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I have no shame in my game. Hi to everyone that joins in. Welcome. Thank you. I try. So, how does everyone feel about being opened up? How has everyone's week been? How's everyone with the whole quarantine? And what are you guys drinking? Visual fan doll. Everyone should go follow him. You haven't gotten laid in 6 months? I'm so sorry. Is it because of your choice or the quarantine or why? Hi. Maybe you're looking at all the wrong spots. And I mean, with this whole quarantine, it's a little bit hard to find a girlfriend. Girls don't put out these days, then maybe you're looking at the wrong girl. Because we're in 2020 right now. So, and my wife, he joined. Thank God. So, hold on. My wifey has finally decided to join. So happy. Hi.
How you doing?
Waiting on you. How are
I was
you?
looking for you. Did you just come on?
No?
Oh, okay.
You're looking at the
How you
wrong spots,
doing?
but it's all right. I get it. I get it. She doesn't really love me today. She loved me
I love.
yesterday. Just
It's
not
always the
yesterday.
same love. It's always the same love. What up? First of
What's
all, let me
going
just say
on?
thank you. I tell you all about what's going on with me, but first of all, I want to say that thank you to Timothy. Where is he? Because he got me a bottle for today's show, and so I just want to say thank you and
Really?
cheers. I got myself, yes, hi
Why
Alfredo.
didn't I get a
Yeah.
bottle?
I don't know. Hey, listen, everybody gets their own turn, you know?
Oh wait, actually no, I'm lying. He got me a bottle too. I'm
So
lying.
cheers then.
Cheers, and I'm drinking a Bloody Mary today. So sorry.
Bam, I'm drinking some rosé because I wanted to take it easy a little bit.
I love
Also,
rosé.
I like posted up a story like I was doing this workout with like these weights and I lifted something the wrong way and like I pulled my back yesterday. I pulled like a muscle or something and I was like in so much pain. And that thing is so huge that it like almost sounds dirty. So yeah, but so I was like on painkillers and I'm okay now. I'm better. I'm not like okay 100%.
Right.
Oh, Peter,
I
Peter, what's up?
can eat her.
He's stupid.
I am.
So
So I have something that I need everyone's opinion. Someone asked me this, and I need someone's opinion. So I know this girl. She's been seeing this guy, but and it's been cool. But all he does is talk about himself, just all his projects, all his like what he has going on. He doesn't really ask about her.
oh, so he's like one of those like he just talks about himself. He loves himself so much,
Right.
right?
Me,
Does
me.
he is he not like full of himself? He just like is that what's going on, or is he not interested? Like what?
It seems more of like where he has to maybe boast about himself, but at least ask about how the other person is too. That's my opinion. But
Yeah, it's kind of like going on a first date and like I don't know if you've ever been like on a first date like that where you meet somebody and they start talking about themselves and it's just about them, their work, their past, their hobbies, and it's like very little attention to you.
none whatsoever. So, how would you react? And they like she tried giving him chances after chances, you know what I mean? Just to like, but at the end of the like, he does not ask about her at all. It's all about like, I did this and I'm doing this. This is me.
I would be turned off to be honest with you, because I feel like I want to know about you, like I do, but I also want to know that you're interested. Because like essentially, when you ask about me, it's like a reflection of whether you're interested in me and like as a person, what my hobbies are and what I do. And if you don't show that you're interested in me, then what are we even doing here? I'm not your therapist. Like, what are
It's
you?
not all about like me. like to me, it would be very standoffish. Like even in a friendship or relationship or anything, it's like if I'm always talking about my, I'm not asking how you're doing, then
Well,
how?
that's just a one-sided thing, and that just doesn't make sense.
So what would you tell the girl?
Bounce, girl. Bye. I mean, there's something because if he's not asking, he's not interested. And if he is interested, he's got a very weird way of showing it. Very strange. And I can't be there and listen to what you have to say all the time, all the time, all the time. It's boring after a while. So,
Well, he's saying that he loves her and blah 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 and all that. But if you really love somebody, wouldn't you want to know about them? How?
well, yeah, I mean,
And especially during the whole quarantine time, the fact that you two can't be together, whatever. Wouldn't you want to know? Listen, are you okay? How are you doing?
oh, so is this the beginning of their like, is this the beginning of something or,
Technically, it is.
okay.
Yeah.
So how did, like, cause you said he loves her, but then like, so I don't know,
But to me,
it's,
it's louder than words.
huh?
Doesn't action speak louder than words? Because you can.
Always.
Because I could tell you I love you until I turn blue in the face, but if I don't show you,
Of course.
then no.
No, you have to show me. Telling me doesn't mean anything. And especially at this point in my life, I've heard so much that if you don't show me, it doesn't really matter what you say. It's just like, I kind of ignore it. It's kind of like, it doesn't really matter what you're
You have
saying.
to show me that you're with me 100%.
Right.
It's not
Yeah.
just like, I love you. Okay, great, thanks. I love me.
Okay, well, where is it?
Yeah, like, where's the love? Where is it? I can't see you. Where is it? But,
Right.
so,
I mean, if it's the beginning, I would tell the girl to just, I mean, you said she's given chances and stuff. I would say be out of there because if this guy is clearly all about himself.
right.
So how long, I mean, is she even like, she's probably turned off about this.
She was all into the guy at first and stuff, and then just little comments and the fact that like he doesn't even ask about her.
Right. No, that doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to
No,
me.
like it's just always like, oh my God, I have this much work and that much work. But it's not like, hey, how are you doing?
Right. No, we get it. You have work and you have stuff going on, but guess what? So do I. It sounds like he's just like looking for someone to vent on or to like kind of show off what he has going on, but he's not really interested. I don't know. Just doesn't seem
right. Unless it's like a whole sexting conversation, then he's interested. But it's not supposed to be
oh,
that way
hell
either.
no. I would have him all the way to the end until I have him where I want him, and then I'd be like,
oops, I gotta go.
ruined it. Gotta go.
Gotta go. Was it good for you as it was for me though?
Payback. Sorry. I am a Scorpio after all.
Someone said because he doesn't care about you. Facts. But like he made the girl believe that he really did care at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
well, only with words though?
not just with words, but with by the way, thank you, Timothy, for my Josie Alana.
Yes. Thank you. Cheers to you. Sorry, I said it in the beginning of it, and I didn't know. I thought that maybe you
joined in, so
were in here. So cheers. Thank you. It's delish.
Cheers.
Virtual cheers. Today I'm being classy, and I'm drinking rosé, just so you know.
Drinking Bloody Mary. But it wasn't at first the conversation was all there and stuff. From what she told me, the conversation was all there. They hung out. There was interest and everything. And as soon as the whole quarantine started, it was like, this, unless you just wanted to be like sexting, whatnot, and saying like, oh, I love you, this and that, and blah, 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 I can't see you. And then not ask about her.
Sounds like bullshit. It sounds like he was trying to just get what he wanted and get his satisfaction and get his nut off and get whatever he needed, and that's it. I think she should go. She should leave. Especially if it's the beginning, because that's what they say. They say if it's not ever gonna get like, it's only gonna get worse, is what they say. Especially if it's in the beginning. Like the beginning is supposed to be like the beautiful enthusiasm is there. You're supposed to do everything to like, you
Right.
know. So if it's not happening now, then I don't see it getting better.
3 months from now or 3 years from now or anything. So, what do you
So
guys
bye.
fuck these bitches, get money? I mean, that's what we're doing. Thanks. But she wants her hoops back. I'll make sure to give them back to her. Thank you.
Fucking Z, man. You know, you gotta fucking love Z. Bayside. Yo, Bayside's the hood. Yeah, don't, not the broken nail. All right, so then that's my opinion on that.
Yeah.
It's bye. Even though my shirt's falling. But
I'll make my shirt fall too.
I'm not even trying to make it. It's just fucking going down. Bye, Z. He just shows up for like a minute and then he's like, later, I'm leaving.
Got my hoops, but
I don't know. But
I mean,
what's your opinion?
about that only because, like, no, like I said, no matter if it's a or relationship, you should always, like, if you care about a person, you want to know how that person is.
That's just common sense. This is like, this is child's play. We should, like, this is not something she should, like, you know, if he's proven to her time and time again, like, he's not.
They're like around 2 a.m. and stuff. I'm like,
Booty call.
that's a booty call without the actual coming over.
Right, without the booty. It's the booty call without the booty.
Exactly.
Sorry.
I understand quarantine too. I get, but at the same time, it's like,
Yeah, that has nothing to do with having a proper conversation with someone. As a matter of fact, I think that it's a better time to actually get to know somebody because you're not with them, and so it leaves more time for intellectual conversation. You know.
but also if there's a will way, if you really wanted to make it work, no matter if there's a quarantine or not, you will make it work.
Of course, when there's a will, there's a way.
So, and then always ask about the other person, just because it's like, I'm interested in you. I want to get to know you.
It's common sense.
So I want to know what you like, what you don't like. So if I ever wanted to piss you off, I know exactly what you don't like.
Your buttons.
Yeah, and then I can make you happy by pushing your happy button.
Right, exactly.
All the time, because I know I'm a pain in the ass. But that's fine. But at the end of the day, like, if you want to get, like, both people need to want to get to know each other.
Of course, absolutely. No, this is just clear as day to me that this guy is not, I don't know, he's not
That, like, all you just talk about yourself. Wouldn't it be a turn off for you?
yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to deal with that. Because I'm the type of person, I will give you already that platform for you to speak on yourself. I don't really start talking about myself and just like, so I'm already giving you that platform. That's just how I am. So if you take that platform and then multiply it by 10 and just keep talking about yourself and don't have the decency or the interest to ask me about me, then it's clear as day that you're not interested in me. So what the hell am I doing here? I need a deeper connection generally with someone.
Right.
So
be like, hey, you okay? Like, I know it's quarantine. I know that you're like, that you're not working right, because nobody's working right. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I even ask that simple question. It's like,
yeah.
So you really don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, that definitely shows, like, it's common courtesy. Like, I've reached out to people that I don't really even hang out with that much during quarantine, just to make sure, like, fellow actors or fellow, like, people who I know are in the entertainment business, and I know that things are slow right now, and I just reach out and I'm like, yo, how you doing? Like, are you good? I have people reaching out to me. So if the person you're actually talking, you know, to, like, hooking up with, whatever you want to call it, is not the first one to ask you, then what the hell are we doing here, you know?
Right. I mean, listen, we're in entertainment industry. Like, we don't have to work right now. We can't go into a studio. We can't do this. We can't. So just mentally and emotionally, please make sure that we're all right. You know,
Yeah.
we're not
He sounds selfish and self-centered and
and a narcissist.
possible. I don't know. So far he sounds like just selfish and self-centered, like all about him.
Right.
Because narcissists would be like other things as well, like making you feel like you're not enough and like, certain other things.
Lead to narcissism.
Huh?
Maybe it could lead to narcissism.
Possibly. But what I'm hearing right now is just a self-centered person is just boasting.
Right. It's in the beginning stages. So you would never know if it's real narcissist or not.
Right.
So
I mean,
if the person is watching right now, bounce out.
girl, say goodbye. Say goodbye, girl.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to my glass being empty and it's not even 10 minutes in because that's just who I am as a person. After a girl gets paid for sex, it's hard to think she cares about me. Well, we're not talking about paid sex, but no, it is a little bit of a delay. Hi, Ahmed. She just wants the money. Hey, honey, yes, if you're paying someone for sex, obviously that they want money, you want sex. Transaction over, goodbye.
Right, but that's not the conversation right now.
This is not the conversation. The conversation is, hey, y'all. Ooh, is that Reggie? What up, Reggie? The conversation is pretty much about a relationship.
With money, but yeah.
No money transactions.
No money transactions. It's just because you really like the guy.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. What's that? So Reggie has a thing for my I make these sound effects and he's fucking with me. So I'm leaving voice comments and he's like, yo, what the fuck? Because one of my videos was like, I'm back inside.
Do porn have male friends? Yeah, we do.
So do you mean do female porn stars have male friends?
That they don't fuck. That leads to the next topic. Have you?
Yes, good for you. You kind of know what's going on. So I can lead the next topic if you like. So the next topic is pretty much, we want to know what you feel about, and I know this is a question that's been asked over and over and over again, but it's always interesting to hear, especially as time goes by, as decades go by, people change, and are women and men able to be friends without there being any sexual tension or can they be just platonic friends, just have a platonic relationship?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. So you don't have any friends that are male friends who you've never.
I start out with having male friends.
Okay.
I have feelings that get involved, and they want more than.
Have you ever wanted more?
No, because
Okay.
if I want to keep you friends, I'll keep you friends.
Right. You know from the beginning, in other words. You've never had someone who you were later on interested in, or someone who you became friends with but you couldn't be with them because they were either in a relationship or they didn't want or whatever.
Actually, no, I'm lying. I have. I was friends with someone, and then the more we start closer, and but she was in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not the one to be a homewrecker. So people have a misconception of porn stars and adults and stuff, but I am not a homewrecker. I don't care whether you have a happy home or not.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah, exactly.
She is not a homewrecker, people.
Want to know? I am not. But for me, it's I am not. I can be friends with you, but once feelings get involved, then I have to take a step back, because I'm not for me, I'm not about to lead a person on if I'm not nor am I gonna be well, let me shot. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna do anything. So, in my case, if I end up liking it, I'm supposed to be just friends with, I take a step back too, because if he's in a situation, if he's in a relationship or whatnot, I'm not gonna let my feelings get in the way, and I know that I'm not.
So then your answer to the question is that you don't think they can be friends?
No. I mean, you could start out as friends, but eventually.
Okay, so I have to say that I disagree only because I have had friends who are guys for years and years and have never done anything with them, and they never tried to do anything with me. And it was like purely, now you can never know in retrospect, you can never know what somebody's actually thinking or feeling unless they actually express it.
Right.
But I've definitely, because come on, like, yeah, you can't always be attracted, to the other person.
Right.
And then again, I've had friendships rather, that turned sour because the other person had feelings, and it was just ruining the friendship because they started expressing it in a weird way. Anytime like a guy of mine came around, they would start being a little more passive aggressive, and like it would get weird. So I had to cut them off, which was sad but I couldn't also have them in my life knowing how they felt about me and me not being able to offer that. It was just unhealthy, But I do feel like it's possible. I definitely feel like that. And I'm not talking about someone being in love with you, because there's a way of like, okay, if you ask, oh, would you have sex with this person? Okay, maybe the answer would be yeah, but it's a different kind of feeling to be in love.
I'm sorry. Women always have ulterior motives. You've been with the wrong woman. I'm sorry to tell you this. I got love for you, but you've been with the wrong woman. We are not all about, like, yes, we want money. We're not all about money if we really care for a guy. We don't have ulterior motives. Our motives is just to like you and be liked and be respected.
Well, every woman is different. So, huh?
I'm talking about me and you.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about the comment that all women have ulterior motives. Some women and some men have, hidden motives or whatever. You never know.
Majority of the time, I feel that, especially me being in the adult entertainment, guys always have ulterior motives. Like, they just want to feel like, oh, it's Alana Luv, let me see what I could do, and, like, let me feel like it's a conquest, and then that's it.
Put her under my belt or whatever.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
Yes,
but I feel like with guys,
yeah,
I think with guys in general, it's like that. It's like it's a challenge, if you will. It's a challenge to like, oh shit, this is a beautiful woman. Like, like maybe, let me see how far I can get with her.
Right.
But
so were you ever put in the situation where you were friends with the guy? You were friends for a while and everything, and then all of a sudden they just like started treating it like you were their girlfriend.
That would be psychotic, but just out of nowhere treating it like I'm their girlfriend.
Right.
No, but out of nowhere showing me and expressing me that they want me in a different way. Yes, that's happened.
Like if you were talking to another guy, they would get jealous, or if you being in the entertainment industry and you're just in the mainstream entertainment, but regardless of you having to go to work instead of hanging out with them, they will get mad and stuff and everything.
Well, that's just childish. That's just childish. But I have had a guy I worked with actually, and we started off as friends, kind of besties, if you will, and then like we did everything together. We had a great old time. And nothing ever happened, but like he started expressing in a weird way, not even like straight up.
Right.
Like not like, hey, you know what? I have feelings for you. And I get it because it's intimidating. But intimidating like, huh?
I am scared of you sometimes.
But like all around it's intimidating to like, try to express your feelings to a friend because you're afraid you're going to ruin the relationship,
Right.
The friendship. But ultimately it started to bother him more and more. I was hanging out with other people. It started getting to him. He started being a little more jealous. I brought a couple of guys around, and he saw that these guys were interested in me, and he was becoming overprotective to the point where it was
Overprotective,
kind of
how?
like, well, he was like, you could see that his attitude would change, his whole face would change. And I was just like, what's going on? What's wrong? And he would be like, nothing, blah, blah, whatever. And it's like, hello, you're completely different,
Like, I already
changing.
know you. I know when something's wrong.
Yeah. And then like he like tried to backstab me, just to make me kind of like to pay me back in a way, by like with some work stuff. And I was like, yo, really? I was like, I don't care whatever you do, but like loyalty is number one to me. And you
Right.
just fuck yourself, because this is the last that you'll ever see of me. And I just like cut him off like that.
Has he
And
tried to reach out to you?
that was a shit ton of years ago. And yes, he did. And no, I didn't go back because it was just too much for me to deal with. And I just knew it wasn't going to go far. Like I knew it was just too much going on, you know?
But let me ask
Um,
you, like, why didn't it go further? Just because, like, you wanted to keep him in the friend zone because he wasn't, like, your type, because he was too much of a nice guy or too much of a bad boy? Like, what was your
I
turn-ons and turn-offs?
um I feel like when I like someone, there's chemistry. You know, you have that spark, you have that something. And I didn't really get that, but I did get the bestie vibe. It
Right.
wasn't about me putting someone in a friend zone, because like that expression kind of like sometimes it kind of pisses me off, because it's like you're deliberately picking and choosing, and you're just like, you're going into the friend zone and you're not. It's just like, dude, no, women don't put guys in the friend zone.
You sound
You
like
either
the Mean
like
Girls.
somebody or you don't. You know what I mean? If
Right.
you like someone, you know, cool. And if you don't, they're your friends. There's no zone that says friend zone and fuck zone. You know, it's like
Right.
if you like someone, you know, or if you don't. So
Right.
for me, I just didn't have that chemistry, that spark. Uh, you know,
So,
he was cool though. He was definitely cool. Like we definitely got along. I don't know what it was at the time.
because for me, it's like, I could be cool with somebody and, like, because you already know whether, like, you meet somebody, you already know, like, okay, I don't want to be with this person, but I want to be friends with this person, or, like, just, you already get the vibe, you get the chemistry,
Yeah.
you get the connection. But when
Unless there's a plot twist,
yes, but then
right?
when they start, like, catching feelings and whatnot and everything, that's when you know, all right, fuck, like, I can't be friends with this person anymore. Like, we were friends for so long, and now it's like, you just messed everything up.
So has
Just
that
because
happened to
you caught
you
feelings.
where has it happened to you where you were friends with someone for a long time and then they started to express that?
They started to express it. They started becoming extra needy and always wanting to see me every second of the day. Um, just calling me every 4 seconds and, like, telling me that they miss me and everything. And I was just like,
How did you deal with that?
first off, I'm not like the extra mushy type.
Right.
So when somebody does all that, I back
Like
away. I'm like, X, nope, nope. Like, you are not getting your voodoo on me. Nope. Like, so, I mean, for me, it was more of like, fuck, you just messed up the friendship for no reason. Because you got
right.
feelings involved and everything. And, like, you know that, like, I'm not ready. I don't want a relationship. I don't want nothing. Like, I like the fact that we're friends. And you fucked it all up.
Okay, question though. Question. So you're telling me right now that the guy in both of our cases fucked it up. Now, for me, it wasn't because he expressed his emotions in a mature way to say, hey, listen, Josie, I feel a type of way. I have feelings for you. For me, it was the fact that he was very immature about it and he was like expressing it in all the wrong ways.
Oh, no, for me, it was
But
more
it's
of him
fair.
already talking about marriage.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. But
Yeah.
like, my question is this. I feel like it's fair to say that like, it's fair for someone to want to express their emotions. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with
I
that because
agree.
if they don't, how are you going to know? So
Right.
I'm not mad at somebody for expressing themselves and their emotions for me, their feelings for me. It's just about how you go about it. You know what I mean? It's a delicate situation because even if you say it in a mature way, there's still a chance that you mess the
The friendship.
balance, the dynamic of the friendship. Because it's
Right.
like, even if I turn around and say, Alana, like, I feel this way about you, aren't you gonna, if you don't feel the same way about me, isn't it gonna kind of make you feel weird after that, like awkward a little bit? You can't just brush it off and be like, okay,
I
she
mean,
never said she's in
thankfully
love with
we're
me.
in love with each other, so I mean, yeah. But I mean,
Yeah,
no, I get you. Oh, I can't do it because I'm holding the phone.
it's
But
okay.
but I mean, yeah. Like, listen, if me and you were like really good friends and everything, and then all of a sudden you change the whole dynamic. You don't even have to tell me how you feel because you're going to show me how you feel. Like if I'm talking to somebody else and all of a sudden like you feel a certain type of way and get jealous and all that, and then you get jealous of what I do for work and what I do this, and like just changing the whole dynamic, and then always like just being extra needy and being like, oh, so what are we doing today, and when am I seeing you, and what am I, like, why aren't you calling me, and this and that
Well,
and blah
that's
blah
an
blah.
extreme. That's an extreme side of something. But like,
Yeah,
what if somebody
I don't deal
chooses
with
the
anything
right?
in the middle. It's either I always deal with the extreme for some reason. I don't
No,
know
I
why.
feel you.
I
I
don't
feel you
know why.
100%.
I don't ask for it. I promise you, I don't ask for it. But yeah,
So, I mean, how would one go about expressing their feelings for you as a friend without ruining? Could you go out with someone that works minimum wage?
honestly, to me, I'll be honest. If I fuck with you, I don't care about what you have and what you don't have, as long as you treat me right. I'll be honest with you, because everything I got myself. So it doesn't.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean,
I mean,
that's
don't
all I'm
get me
gonna say
wrong.
about
Money helps, and like if you're showing me that like you're working and you're trying to like better yourself and like working and not being a slacker, then who am
Yeah,
I
like,
to
are you
say?
doing something? Are you ambitious? Whatever you're doing, let's say you're getting minimum wage, but are you studying on the side, getting a degree, or like creating your own, building your own business, or like hustling to do something like to get higher, or are you
Or is this
satisfied
where you
working
want to
minimum wage?
stay? Because
Right. That also has a lot
I
to do
can't
with
be with
it.
the slacker either. Like I
I
need
like
to be,
ambition.
yeah, and I need somebody to match my grind and match my hustle.
Right. So it doesn't really matter what you're making right now. It's more about the fact of where are you going? You
Right.
know, where are
Like
you going? Like,
someone asked in my question box, could you date a guy waiting on his stimulus check? Well,
I'm sorry, what?
could you date a guy waiting on his
What does that
stimulus
even
check?
mean? We're all waiting for a stimulus check, honey. What does that mean?
Is that all you have in the account? Because if that's all you have in the account,
Is
then
it $3.63 and then it's like
and then all of a
plus
sudden it's
1,200?
exactly like, where are you taking me?
Are we going to McDonald's to your minimum wage job? What the hell's going
Or are
on?
you gonna show me your mixtape after?
She said he ain't got no job. I mean, here's the thing. Like, what kind of
I
question
mean,
is
listen,
that?
if you're getting a stimulus check, then you must have a job. I don't know what job you have, but you must have a job. So,
Shut up and follow, bitch. I like
right, I
that.
like that.
Okay, I kind of like that.
I
That
think I'm
kind of
gonna
made me like,
follow just because I like their name.
okay, all
Okay,
right.
bitch. Shut up and
Okay.
follow. Okay.
Awkward. Ow. So I guess we're kind of confused about the whether girls and guys can be friends because y'all fucked it up for us. Um, but men don't care about these things with women. I'm gonna
That's
say
a
this.
lie.
I'm gonna say this. Okay. If a woman doesn't have anything going for her, at some point, even if in the beginning the guy's mesmerized by her personality and her looks and
He
her
becomes a
cuteness and her
liability.
cutesy whatever, at some point it's going to come up because he's going to be like, all right, if you don't have a job and you don't have an education and you don't have any hobbies and you don't have anything going for you, then you're going to end up just being stuck to
A
me.
liability.
So it's like, it becomes like boring after a while.
it becomes like you're their child,
Right.
as opposed to like girlfriends or something, or
Right.
and it's more of like you're just their sugar baby. And listen, if that's what you signed up for, then that's fine, because at least you know what you signed up for. But if you're looking for a relationship and like I think the man and woman should both like lean on each other for everything. It should be a partnership. Or you disagree?
Yes.
Because I'm looking
No,
at
I'm
your head.
leaning. I'm leaning.
Oh, because I'm.
I'm leaning. Yeah, no, I mean, so in the beginning, a lot of things, I think like in the beginning of a relationship or a get to know the other personship or a situationship, things can like be like we can accept certain things. I think that starts to change later on. You
Right.
know, I think it starts to change later on. That's when it affects us really. Because a lot of times certain things, I think we were having this conversation last time, a lot of things that we consider cute or the flags that we like that we ignore in the beginning are the same
Right.
reasons we break up in the end.
Right, and that's why if you
Right.
notice a red flag right away,
Run.
run. Don't even
Run.
jog. Don't jog. Run, because I
Run.
promise you're gonna see them like you see the red flags now. You're gonna see them so later on and worse.
Yeah. No, that's definitely like gonna happen.
It's not gonna be like, oh, I mean, maybe he's gonna change, or maybe she's
not
gonna
gonna
change.
She's not gonna change either.
No.
It's not a guy thing, and it's not. Hi, it's not a guy thing, and it's not a Bobby. Sorry,
Hi.
gotta give love to Bobby, man.
Hi, Bobby.
Yeah, people. And if you're not ready, don't get into it. Don't get into a relationship. Get your shit together first.
Right, like listen.
Get your shit together.
Focus on yourself, like man or woman. Focus on yourself, and like make sure that you're financially ready. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to depend on anybody. Because
not just financially though, in general. Like you can have situations going on in your life.
Break up? What if you two are not forever? Then what are you gonna do? If you
but it's not even about that.
Financially, then what are you gonna do after?
I'm just saying in general, like even if we're not talking about finances and you're talking about like a situation of yours that you're not happy with, before you get into a relationship, understand that the person on the other end, that's not your happiness. That's someone you share your happiness
with. To you. Like
okay,
you gotta be happy with yourself. No.
Yeah. Pretty much, like you need to like find yourself and find what you want to do and who you are as a person, and then go ahead and share that with someone else. Don't think that the other person is your happiness. Right. You know, the other person is just the person you're sharing that already with, because that has happened to me too a lot of times. Thinking, oh, this person is, you know, gonna change my world, and cool, yeah, at first it does, but like later on, a few months like down the line, you realize that your shit, your problems, your issues, they're still there. Right. You know what I mean?
And it's your problems.
So yeah. And then it takes it down in the relationship. It takes the relationship down too, because I'm not happy with myself, so I'm taking it out on the relationship, and everything's just fucking falling apart.
Or if you
why don't you keep this conversation going while I go get this glass of wine popping?
A man can't complete you. You should be a whole already, then add to that foundation. I agree 100%, only because of the simple fact that if you're not happy with yourself, no matter how many relationships you're in, they cannot complete your happiness. And yeah, you could be happy, but that's only short term. That's not going to be long term. I see your shadow, by the way.
Yo, let me just make a pause in this relationship shit, okay? Fuck this relationship shit.
Why, are you gonna
let me just say what?
You're gonna twerk for me?
Y'all want to see me twerk? Yes, have another glass.
Hey.
I just want to say I miss having a drink with you. I miss having a drink in general. I actually haven't been out to have a drink in about let's say March, April, May, so 3 months.
I think
I haven't been out to
have
a drink.
The last time we went was Sapphire, right? Where we had a drink?
No, Miami. I mean, Florida.
Yes. Remember
Yeah.
how I wanted to
In
go
the
to
beginning of
Miami and
March.
it was like 3 hour drive? We're like, forget it.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh God.
And
But
then we
I
went during
miss,
spring break.
oh God. What a horrible, horrible idea.
And then
But
we met. Oh, I have to tell people this story. Hold on. The Ricardo story.
oh God. That's a
So
segment. That's not a story. That's like a slither of like, we're just on the beach.
we were on the
Two
beach
hot blonde mermaids.
and non-spring breakers. Non-spring breakers.
Clearly non-spring breakers.
So we met a lifeguard by the name of Eduardo or Ricardo, one of those names. One of those.
Something Latino.
Something with a Ricardo. But
Ricardo.
so he gave us like a whole towel, like bottles of water.
Oh my God, yes. If I can do anything else for you, please let me know.
Please
This is
let
my
me
phone
know.
number.
Let me know. Then on top of that, he gave us a pillow. A pillow.
Oh,
He I think he poured the whole bottle of his cologne onto that pillow where I don't know whether I wanted to throw up, but we did not use that pillow. We did not
let me
use
tell you
that
something about the fucking Axe-drenched fucking pillow that he brought. And it was like, he did it with all his goodwill.
He
Poor guy
gave
was
the
trying to get
pillow a
laid.
shower.
And he just poured all the cologne onto the pillow and brought the pillow. And I was like, oh my God, like,
Oh my
this is
God.
so
Like,
pungent.
if I had any sinuses, it would have become more.
Everything's clear. Yeah, no. And then when we were leaving, he's like, I hope you girls had a good time.
Here's
This
my
is my phone
number.
number. I was
Here's
like,
my
yeah, we're
number.
definitely going to call you, Ricardo, if you
Yes.
need any towels.
Right now. And a pillow. Don't forget the waters.
He said Old Spice. I don't know what the fuck it was.
I don't know what it was, but oh my God, it was drenched in
It was just a
cologne.
lot. It was pleasant. It was better than ass or armpits, but it was so much that,
Yeah,
yeah,
no
pretty
doubt.
much.
He was like, oh, the set, if we actually laid on that pillow, it would have been like for days. Even after
No.
showers and stuff, we would still be drenched in that
But
cologne.
he was a sweetheart. I have to say that. He was a sweetheart, and I always love to run into people like that.
Oh,
It's
you
just
said
a
you would always
cute.
love to run into him.
He wouldn't remember.
He probably would.
Plus, I think he was leaning more
I gave you
towards
my
you.
pillow.
That was your boo. That was your crush, not mine.
That was definitely not my crush. No.
I'm still smelling it. Shit.
Oh yes, baby. Come get it. Come get it.
Wow. So I feel the need to just be out with like people and some music and some drink.
Yes.
And like,
I'm waiting for you to come back.
right. I'm just
probably
waiting.
gonna get a drink before that. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably. I feel like you are.
I
And
feel
that's
like
totally fine.
But I'll
You
tell
really
you
need
about
to.
it. But I'll tell you about it.
I will tell you about mine. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to a beach party on Saturday. It's like the grand opening of like this place that my friend is DJing at.
Oh,
And
nice. I
yeah,
want
so
pictures.
oh hell yeah, you know I'm a picture hoe. So I'll be taking pictures, videos. I'm gonna do a live, and it's exciting for me because it's like the first outing, like the first twerk contest. Actually, wait. Oh, I thought that was somebody else. Actually, not to like fuck up your flow, but like, it's a house music party.
I like house music.
Hmm.
I'm also
So we're not
into hip
really
hop and
doing
reggaeton, but I like house
good.
music.
Reggaeton, thank you. Sorry.
We could agree to
But
disagree. It's fine.
absolutely we can, and I am happy to do so. I love my hip hop, but like real house music clubs only play house. They don't switch it up to house and
Nah,
hip
I
hop.
remember nothing is better than like Sound Factory or Exit back in the day and
Pasha.
yes. Like the clubs now are not what it was before though.
I'm sorry.
The clubs
The
now are
what?
not the clubs.
First of all, there are no clubs. Everything is shut down.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I was talking about like before the shutdown.
What do you mean? Before?
Like, I don't know, 3 months ago?
I'm not talking about quarantine. I'm talking about way before quarantine where all the New York clubs shut down. There was no clubs in New York. The
Luxor
nightlife
Hall
was
is
gone.
still around.
Yeah, no. First of all, that also closed. I think they were only doing private parties, but that doesn't even like really count. All the clubs moved, all the parties moved to Brooklyn.
That's true. Or Miami, actually.
So there was the nightlife in New York has pretty much gone downhill.
I know.
But it is what it is. Ew, who's agreeing with that? In New York, what? Hold up, let me
Wait,
see
what's in New
this.
York?
Yeah, more lounges.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the club life has completely died out.
But you know
I mean, I
what?
used to
Like,
work.
I'd rather go to lounges and actually have a conversation and hear you speak than get drinks spilled all over me, being all crammed up and packed and everything. And if you're not on drugs, you can't really enjoy the whole club scene anymore.
I mean, it all depends on what you're going for. When I go to dance, I want to dance. When I go to have a drink, I'll go have a drink. You know, it depends on what you're going out for, what your mood
Right.
is at the time. So, but I mean, it's kind of done, but a couple of things still popping off. But
Honestly, like, I prefer the strip clubs in New York City than anything else. What?
Yeah, no, I was trying to Yes, 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 yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's
Yes,
my
Erica
jam. All of
Badu,
those
I
things.
love her. Q-Tip, D-Nice, yo, I love them.
Those are jammies. Those are jammies.
Mm-hmm.
So, well,
And white
what
strips
time
are
is
the
it?
best. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they also used to be better, but
Yeah.
I like Sapphire, definitely. Well, it also depends, like,
I love that. Sapphire is like my home away from home, so.
I mean, I like Sapphire because my boy Hobby works there. I like going to places where I know people. So
Yeah,
like,
of course.
it makes you feel like, you know, like home, like you said, you
Important.
know?
Yeah.
So it's more like a familiar place, you know, wherever you go and you have a good time. For me, like the Village, because like I do a lot of live music.
Right.
So like the Village for me, the Village Underground, what it used to be, the Groove, Cafe Wah, all those comedy and like live music. We're not doing that tonight, but we will be doing
No,
that
we
another
will
night.
next week. Tune in. I bet
Today's a
Alana.
chill night for us.
Huh?
Huh? I
What'd you
said,
say?
he says, I bet Alana from her porn.
I also have great real life experience stories
Because
too.
porn, you guys have to like understand that porn is work and then you
Right.
have your personal life. And I feel like you guys kind of confuse the two, which is kind of
I
normal
think
because
a
if you
lot
don't
of
know.
people confuse the two, and like, for me, it's like work is work, and don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, there are times
It's
when
a
I
closed
enjoy
set.
it.
You walk into your
Yeah,
job.
but
Once you're in
don't
there,
get
it's
me wrong,
work.
there are times when I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, because if you don't like what you do, then it's work. But
Of
and I'm
course.
thankful for the fact that like I do enjoy what I do, but I prefer my personal life much better.
Well, yeah, I mean, because your personal life, you choose the scenarios.
I choose the scenarios and I choose the people, and I'm still waiting on
Yeah.
you. Like, can you believe it, guys? My wife still has not fucked me.
Wow. And that is a Wednesday night.
I'm just pointing it out
With
there.
Josie Alana. Cheers to that.
Yes! Maybe one day she'll fuck me.
Maybe.
Maybe. See? Wow. I know.
Or maybe we haven't, we're just not telling you. Or maybe we haven't and we're just telling you that.
Or
You
maybe
know,
she's
the
just being
people
mean.
will not know.
People will
Stud
find
'em
out
on
sooner or later.
that. What?
People will find out sooner or later. She's just being mean right now. Mean, 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 mean.
I'm not. You know, I love you. You know, I love
I
you.
love you too. Just stop being mean. I think you'll have.
Well, we're gonna do a poll. And then we're gonna do the big reveal. No, we're
I
not.
mean,
We're
if
not.
we did, I would have posted it on OnlyFans by now.
Jesus Christ. No, the fuck you wouldn't have.
I mean, at least I would have your consent first. It wouldn't be like a Me Too movement. I would have your consent.
Like, what the hell? No,
I would wait until you're
I
drunk and tipsy. So you don't know.
what?
I would wait until you're drunk and tipsy so you don't know what you're signing.
Okay, Cosby.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
I'm kidding. I hope you know that I don't like. I just believe in consensual sex.
I sure the fuck hope so.
Me too. Actually.
I mean, at this point.
You never know.
Is that why I woke up that day?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Bill Cosby, Cosbypolitan.
Yes.
Oh, what's your OnlyFans?
OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/Alana Luv XXX. Josie's not on it yet.
Thanks. Are you my manager now? Ooh, what's the biggest turn on in sex? All right, let's just answer his question because honestly, he's been with us the whole turn off or turn on? Hold on, turn off or turn on?
Oh. Okay, well,
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that on purpose.
Josie.
Oh. I'm trying to find the word.
I mean, speak
like,
clearly, this is a judgment zone.
Yes, it is. I'm here, so I am fucking judging. Can you backflip? Okay. So the biggest turn on for me is for the man or woman to be assertive. Assertive, like
take me, like
assertive.
Right? Yeah, me
That is the biggest. He said, but I meant turn off. Listen, I took 15 minutes to think of the word assertive. You are going to listen to my turn on now, Kaja Destroyer, Cajun, whatever. The bottom line is assertiveness. Turn off. Turn off has to be
bad hygiene.
Don't ever, obviously that's not even a question. Okay, you're not even coming near me. But
you'd be surprised.
Honey.
Not with me, but you'd be surprised. I'm the
Don't keep your socks on during sex.
Yes, that's a biggest pet peeve.
Don't keep your socks on during sex. What's up with that?
I think
Why do you
it's the weirdest thing ever. Like, what, your feet are cold? Like,
first of all, no. Like, pull your hair assertive. Like, yeah, but like,
yeah,
it's not just what you're doing. It's like I'm feeling that, you know what? You're here and you know what I want.
Right, exactly. And you're gonna like you're just gonna like be dominant and like.
Well, first of all, I need a mind fuck because I'm very deep. Even if it's for a one night thing, I need to connect on a certain level with you before anything. And I don't mean a relationship. I mean like anything, even if it's a one night thing or whatever it is, I need to have something that we connect on so deeply. Because again, guys, and I don't care if you believe in this or not, I'm going to say it, I'm a Scorpio. We are the deepest of deep in the zodiac. And we are about that. Like the depth is what we're dark, we're mysterious, we're passionate, and depth is where we're at. We don't fuck with like anything that's shallow. Right. So for me, it's like ugly feet, keep socks on. You know what?
50 seconds left. You absolutely 100% ugly feet.
Are we calling each other again or are we deading this?
No, let's do it again.
You want to do it again?
Yeah, why not?
Like bend her over in a parking lot of service. That's exhibitionist, which is also another kind of like thing that I'm about, but that's another conversation.
Right.
Are we deading this?
Yeah. Until next week.
Okay, next week.
Josie and Alana every Wednesday, 5 p.m. And keep that on pause. Any questions you have, send us DM.
DM us.
Yes, and
we'll answer all your questions. DM us.
Yes, like bend her over in a parking lot, assertive type of question.
Well,
I was reading it. Bye. Love you.